Welcome back, guys. This week we're going to do a little bit of a rehouse of a new addition to the room, look back at what we did over the past 7 days and a look ahead at this Sunday, the 28th of April. First things first, this weekend coming, the 28th of April, we have the Capital Invert show at Kempton Park Racecourse, which is in Sudbury-on-Thames. I'll put the address link somewhere up there. Yeah, it's going to be a big show, big show. I'm going to be there helping out Steve W Exotics. Hopefully we've got a couple of our friends having stalls next to us so we can sort of help each other out. Looking forward to a good day. I really enjoyed helping out last year when it was at a different venue. The Kempton Park Racecourse is a brilliant venue. It's quite large. A lot of the amateur entomology shows have been shown there in the past. Looking forward to that. It should be good fun. Right, what did we do? Well, last Sunday, just gone, 21st, I went to the bughut and reptile hut. We met down there for an early birthday day out for one of our friends, Steve. So happy birthday for Monday, Steve. Hope you had a really good day. Yeah, we met down there with Phil from Incredible Inverts and Other Animals, Amy, Jeremy from Jeremy's Wild World, and Happy Aunt Callum, and we had a bit of a day out, just eat some food, go to the sweet shop and go and have a look at all the spiders, scorpions and reptiles that they've got at the two shops. So that was good fun. I did pick up a new addition. I know I was sort of saying that I wasn't going to buy any spiders for a little while, and to be honest, I haven't picked up any new additions this entire year except for ones that have been gifted to me graciously. I haven't actually bought anything new, so the collection's a fill in this room at the moment. I'm doing some reorganisation because we've got some spiders that need to move up into new housing and things like that. But I did pick up a new spider, and this one is one that I've had on the radar for a while and I just haven't seen them around. So when the opportunity presents itself, I thought I'd just take it. It was a good price as well. It was under £20. I think it was like £15, £16, something like that, for this new spider that I've got, which we're going to be rehousing today. Currently it is in one of these small, I don't even know what they're called really, they're like the sling pots that you see around. It's okay, but the lids on these, I don't really know. And plus, with this spider it needs a bit of depth. So it is a Tarantuhalla chordatus, which is the Kilimanjaro mustard baboon. And what we're going to be moving into is something with a bit more depth. So currently it's in this, and we're going to be moving into this. So it's quite a bit larger. Probably fill this half up with substrate, put the cork bark in there, give it room to burrow, but also set it up a bit like an OBT. Because basically I do want to be treated like OBTs in regards to setups. So you can set them up with a bit of an arboreal bit of cork bark, but also give the chordatus room to burrow, because they may burrow down as well. So I want to get that one out, get it to its new home and have a look at it. It's quite a chunky spider, it's got quite a full abdomen, so hopefully this will trigger some sort of molt down the line, and it won't be so chunky, because this one will not be getting fed for a little while looking at the size of it. Anyway, shall we jump over to Rehouse Central and give this one a bit of a move over, shall we? I'll see you over there. So here we have the setup for the new addition, which is the Tarantuhalla chordatus. Like I said, the Kilimanjaro mustard baboon. I do have quite a few of the baboon species now, the Tarantuhalla in particular. We have the Makumi, the Kagoma, we have the RCF, we have 2 of the UMVs, and we also have 2 slings of the TCF Kenya, kindly gifted to me from Osman of OC Tarantulas. I've also got the Leahs, which is the Fort Hall baboon as well. We've got one of those, which is in a similar setup to this, obviously with a few more branches and stuff, because they like to hang out a little bit higher. These ones are more of a burrowing species. So we've got, the only reason we're rehousing this, first of all I want to give it something slightly larger, and second of all, as you can see, it's not super deep. There's not too much room for a molt in here. It'd probably be okay for another one molt maybe, but I think a more adequate and more appropriate setup is going to be the far deeper tub with a lot more surface area. So we're going to take this lid off and we're going to see what happens with this spider. It doesn't seem to be super quick when it moves around in there, but obviously things can change. So we've got a few catch cups in here and we're going to see how this one goes. Right, enough talking. Let's get the lid off this one, shall we? It's probably going to run straight underneath into its burrow. Maybe it's not. It's just come out again. Right. It's a beautiful spider with some awesome banding across all the little segments of the leg. It does look like it's got a bit of an issue with the bottom of its nearest foot, down on the bottom right hand corner of this footage. And it seems to be the case with a lot of spiders that we have, that something isn't quite right with every single one of them. But I think in the wild this will be probably the sort of thing that does happen with those anyway. And yeah, it's okay. It's nice and calm in there. We'll see how long this calmness lasts when we try and move it into its new enclosure. But what we'll do is we'll put there. What, you're going to just eat the brush, are you? How about you don't eat the brush? Oh right, okay, you're going to fret pose the brush. No, let go. I want to take the brush away from you. Alright, calm down, you wally. It's going to start giving me a few fret poses, which is okay, as long as it doesn't go running off. It's absolutely fine. Look at the carapace on that spider. Absolutely stunning species. Right, let's go back down. Let's go back in. See if we can back you up that way. Come on. Can we get you back up that way? Come on. Okay, so out of the old, and as you can see, I mean it's fine, it's just this one, it's seen better days, as all the setups have. So now we've got it just transferred into here, and hopefully it's going to come out of here nice and gently. What we'll do is we'll switch over to the grass for this, because trying to get the paintbrush in there, straight bristles and all this and the other, straight handle, at least with the grass I can sort of taper it and bend it a little bit, so that we can go just above where the spider is and then attack from behind. Attack. I shouldn't say attack really, I mean gently move it, but we sort of want to make, there we go, just move it out of there and into the new place. Right, grab the vial. Let's have a look at this new one in its new setup, shall we? Lovely spider. Don't you coming out, mate? He's in his new setup, and all I've done, this deli, I've put a few holes in the lid, a few holes around the side, and that's basically it. It's just a tamper-proof tub. And he's now deciding to wander around up on this. I can't put the lid on properly. What a pain in the bum. Come on, down you go. Let's not have you up on the side. I don't want to trap your feet. The good thing about him wandering around so much is at least he's going to be able to find his burrow nice and soon. As you can see, he's got plenty of room in there. Absolutely plenty of room. If you can see past all the reflections and lights. But yes, he's got like a couple of bits of cork bark stacked up quite high. The camera angle's not very good for this, but he's got like a cave bit of burrow here, and then he's got another bit of cork bark standing up on its end. So hopefully he'll be able to web all this up, burrow down a little bit into the substrate, and hopefully make some good webbing in there. Right, okay, back to the other room. And we're back. Very simple rehouse. The chordatus can have a reputation for being a bit of a pain in the backside, but looks like that was quite smooth. I know it sort of had a wander around, but not really funny. If I was being poked around in my house and they were trying to get me through one door, I'd probably go everywhere but where they wanted me to as well. It didn't bolt, that's the main thing. No bolting is always a success in my mind. So it was alright, it's fine. It didn't really have a go at the brush either. It just wanted to see what that was and then decided to show that it was boss inside its home. Yeah, new home. Hopefully that size will be good for a good few molts anyway, and then we can rehouse it into a nice big elaborate setup once it grows up. This weekend, like I said, is going to be the Capital Show on the 28th of April at Kempton. If you are there, come and say hello. It'd be lovely to come and see you. We will have a few bits on the table. I may have my beanies there. And yeah, that's all I've got to say really this week. It's quite a short video, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Thanks Jeremy, thanks Phil, Steve, Callum and Amy for coming along to the bughut last weekend. It was a really good afternoon out. I thoroughly enjoyed the company. It was a good laugh, and look forward to seeing every single person next weekend. Thanks a lot.